What's good, people? Whether it's an earbud at work, in between class, while you're working out, or sitting on your ass, I want to welcome you to the CharlieGtv Podcast. It is July, what is this, the 2nd? It is hot as fuck outside, but it's been 86 degrees, but hot as a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got a lot to get into this week, man. I got to watch this week, which is some crazy roller coaster shit I got here to show y'all. And yeah, we're gonna talk about ChatGPT and cars, have a little AI with you, little Uzi or whatever the shit. We're gonna talk about baby mamas, discrimination against the LGBT, presidential candidate, people getting clapped, Adam22 girl getting clapped. We're gonna talk about so much on this podcast and British headlines and all of that. But before I get into all of that, I gotta introduce the cool guy I have gathered here with me today. You guys know him, you guys love him, some of you guys hate him, but you gotta do it. It's the one and only Mr. Rainy Day. Say what's up to the people.
Hello, haters. Hello, people.
Welcome.
How
back.
are you?
Welcome back. My guy was not
Back
here
for another week.
Too, man. How you been?
I'm doing good, man. I'm hailing all the way from California.
He's officially made it all the way across the country, y'all.
Yes, I have.
Started in New York, he did, and he's across the country. He is. You know what I mean? Repairing his.
I actually got here about maybe 3 days ago, but I officially completed my journey by going to the Portofino Inn, which is the finish line for the Cannonball Run, which I've told you a little bit about, the New York to LA drive, you know?
Yeah, I know.
And so I went to the Portofino Inn yesterday and took my picture in front of the sign, because there is actually a finish line sign at the Portofino Inn, which is so awesome because it's like a 5-star hotel. It's like a bougie place, but here they are, supporting the race car driving across the country, fucking Cannonball Run, and they got a whole sign for it and a whole story on the wall and everything. It's fucking amazing. I cried.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's dope. Dedication to the car culture, man. There's gonna be a day when humans ain't even driving these motherfuckers. I'm telling you, man. And people gonna be still trying to drive them, and they're gonna be like, "What's wrong with you? You're dangerous." And they're not gonna understand that there was a time.
Right.
They're not gonna be able to understand. You know what I mean? Hopefully, I'm old enough to. And it's still there to be able to explain to them. You know what I mean? Back in my day, I had this crazy fella named Colin. Let me tell you. Right.
Well, I just thought it was so cool because, like, I went up and there was, like, you know, valet parking and whatever. You're not allowed in. There's like a gate that they have to lift up. And I just pulled up and I was like, "Hey, man, I'm from New York. I drove here." And he was like, "You looking for the sign?" And he just let me right in. He was like, and I was like, "I'll be back in 5 minutes." He was like, "Take your time, brother. You know, God bless you. Good thing you made it, you know?"
Yeah. And
yeah, I stayed there for a little bit, took a couple pictures, and had some people walking by and they were like, "Did you drive here?" You know, like, "Yes, sir."
Yeah.
And they stopped and took pictures of me and stuff, and it was cool. It was an experience, you know. I cried. Like, it never hit me, you know. I came here a few days ago and I just been vibing and not really thinking too much about it. And then I went and saw the sign and read the story, and I was like, "Damn, bro, I just did that." You know, like,
yeah, for real.
So yeah,
for real.
That's
dope.
kind of my watch this week, but I have some other stuff coming up.
That's really dope. That's really, really dope. You know what I mean? I respect the fuck out of that. But yeah, watch this week, the little Cannonball. Well, it wasn't done at breakneck speed, but it was done. All right.
Yep. It started on May 15th, and I think it's cool, like, the dates, because, you know, 15th and the 1st. I started May 15th, and I took my picture at the Portofino Inn on July 1st. So it took me about a month and a half, but hell yeah, it was the coolest thing I've ever done.
Better late than never, man. Better late than never. Some people still.
And honestly, what people don't understand is it's only halfway over. I still gotta get home.
For real. For real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That shit is funny. It's a fucking fact. Oh my God. You know what I mean?
So
in your little car, you've been stopping and repairing the whole fucking time.
Seriously.
You know what I mean? Dead ass. You learned a lot about that car that got you there too. You know what I mean? You and that you and them four.
Hell the fuck yeah, I did. This piece of shit. I can't tell you how many times I've spit on it and kicked it, fucking cursing at it. Fucking.
Yep. I bet you've cursed that thing out more. I bet you if you could talk to the engineers.
What's funny is I've had so many people like, oh wow, that's a nice car or whatever, you know. And I fucking literally, before they can even finish the sentence, I kick the thing and I'm like, I fucking hate this piece of shit. You know?
Oh my god.
But yeah, excuse me for the planes flying over. I'm in LA. It's just there's planes fucking everywhere. There's people everywhere, but I have a mute button and I'm gonna do my best to use it diligently.
Fair enough. Fair enough. What can you do, right? My watch this week is I'm gonna just keep it simple. I'm gonna just play this right here. This shit was kind of scary.
I would like to do a review on the things that I bought, but I'll let you go first for your watch this week.
Yeah, it's gonna be simple. It's just this right here.
It had to close one of its rides Friday after finding a massive crack in a steel support pillar. Jeremy Wagner told CNN he was visiting the Carowinds amusement
park. Oh
shit!
People there on there. What?
Yikes! He started taking video of the Fury 325, which shows the pillar slightly move out of place just there. See that?
Yeah, no, that's no good. That's no good, bro. That shit's scary, bro. How a crack like that even happened once?
You know what's crazy, bro? Is like there's so much stuff like that that's going on that we really don't know about. And yeah, there's people out there riding roller coasters and doing all kinds of crazy shit that's on its way breaking or about to break or really dangerous or not OSHA approved. And guess what? You know, people don't check up on things as often as they should. So you'd be surprised. Maybe check out a little bit the ride before you get on it next time. You know,
when I really think about a lot of the world's problems, you know what I mean? I just came to this conclusion today that almost every problem I could think of, if I analyze it enough, it comes down to weak men. I think that weak men are the cause of almost every problem. Like they're the cause for single mothers. It was weak men that weren't diligent enough in their inspection.
Well,
this shit cause this
if
to
you
happen.
think about it, you know,
name a problem.
Men are the problem solvers of the world. Exactly. So when men are weak, their problems don't get solved. And yeah.
Name a problem, and I'll explain to you how weak men allowed that problem to exist. You know what I mean? You name it. Right. You name a problem. Anything. Fucking roads being fucked up. Fucking lack of resources. Shit not coming up. Fucking oceans being fucked. Like name a problem, and I'll tell you how. Joe. I'll tell you how weak men are the reason why this was allowed to exist and happen, and it still exists. Not wanting to do the work, not wanting to do the work to get down there to fucking no. Like this is why. This is a bunch of weak men. You know what I mean? I was having this thought. I was thinking about this because I said I wanted to run for president, and I'm serious about it in my head. So I'm thinking that's a big job, right? And I'm thinking, why do you want to be president? And I'm like, because I don't like how it's run, and I think I could help make positive change. You know what I mean? And I said, that's a big scale to try to make positive change on. So why don't you?
Well, the most powerful people are behind the president, you know? And really, the president is just a face, you know?
Yeah, true.
So it's really all about having the political connections and then becoming president, you know?
But I'm saying but the general idea of trying to organize humans behind an idea to affect change for the general benefit of the majority of people involved, or in this scenario, you know what I mean? So I say that to say, I work at a plant that is not unionized, and you know, I think that a person that could be a future president should have the ability to possibly unionize a plant or bring a union to a plant, especially when there's some policies and things going on in that plant that
well, the unions have been in the shitter since the mob got taken out. The mob used to keep the union straight, bro. Whenever the government started coming in and fucking up with the unions and whatever, the mob would make all their people strike, you know? And then next thing you know, boom, union's right back up where it needs to be, you know? Somebody's talking shit. Somebody's trying to throw a monkey wrench in the business. Well, guess what? He's sleeping with the fishes now. You know, like
so my first thing I said and I asked the manager about this, and I learned that I shouldn't have talked to them about it to a degree, just because uh they can't tell me no to a degree. So what I asked them was, I said, so we have a town hall every month where we get together, the whole plant, whatever, and the managers and everything, and they're like, and you guys tell us whatever's going on, whatever. And mostly to the rest of us, it seems like bullshit. Mostly nothing really gets discussed. It's just, but the budget, we only made $3 million. We thought we'd make $4 million, or hey, we made $4 million. Yeah, we did. Like, what does that matter? It doesn't matter to us. Like, I mean,
Doesn't affect the
either way,
workers.
that doesn't really affect the workers.
Yeah, are we coming to work tomorrow?
Yeah, what's good with the overtime? What's good with the other stuff? So,
Right.
so I was saying, I asked the manager. I said, would it be allowed for the workers to have a meeting once a month without management there? Are the workers allowed to have a meeting, like just the workers? You know what I mean? Uh, and he said,
Well, for your rights, yes, you can, but on the premises, that's up to them.
yeah, exactly, right. So I said, yeah, yeah. So he said, yeah. So I was like, all right. So I want to get a piece of paper and walk around and get people to agree to, like, maybe 3 months from now, 2 months from now, agree to a worker meeting, just the workers, no, and then I'm gonna present that piece of paper.
Well, I just want to let you know that's
management.
exactly how unions happened. That's people like you trying to make shit happen.
I know, and I'm gonna present that piece of paper to management and go, hey, all of these people would like to get together on this day and have a meeting without you guys there. you know what I mean? And go to one by one. So the thing
Well,
is,
I promise you that question that you asked, the answer might change.
exactly,
Because they ain't think it was possible. They just said,
Exactly.
yeah, this guy just got that stupid quick question. Yeah. You know, like, no, not stupid quick question. I'm serious about it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put two fucking months into making sure I can get that meeting happen.
You know what I'm saying? So I think that a guy that has the potential to be a future president this is something, and I also think that this is something that is, when the more I started thinking about making my job unionized, the more and more I started thinking about being a part of the force that makes that happen and improves the lives of all of the men working here. The more and more I thought, the more and more I thought, this is one of the fucking coolest things I could ever try to pull off in my life. Like, yeah, sure, being president is cool, but this is like a starting a gang mob thing. This is community organizing.
Well, what you're doing is you're making change, and making change is one of the most difficult things to do in the world, because humans are creatures of habit. So when you try to change that, they get upset or mad or angry or whatever, backlash, pushback, trying not to let you change anything. So,
but I'm gonna be reasonable. I want to talk to them about it. You know what I mean? And we're gonna have a meeting about it. You know what I mean?
You're definitely going very much so against the grain on this one.
So I was saying, like, I was saying about one of the guys that worked there for a long time, because he's one of the guys that I would need to be on board. He's totally on board. I was like, I would love to be able to tell my kids, a lot of times people go to jobs and they complain about the jobs and then they just leave the jobs. But you know what your dad did? I went to this job and then I complained about the job and then I changed the policies I fucking changed everything. Okay, I fucking came in that bitch and fucking changed every motherfucker. Right? The fuck? Because, like, what the fuck is you talking about? How could you, like, something so simple as this? They took away the grace period, which is that you can clock in 5 or 6 minutes after 6 a.m. without getting half a point.
Oh, wow, that's bullshit.
The road that we all that work there travel to go to work, the mound, is under massive construction. It's cut down to 2 lanes. And they made this decision after that construction. So this is a decision that I know that no one in this building agrees with. And when you can make a decision that no one in the building agrees with and still be cool, that is a massive abuse of power. You know what I mean?
Right.
So,
because you know what it should be is you should only have maybe 2 grace periods a month, so, or maybe 3, so say you're late a couple of days, whatever, but you can't use that grace period every day.
Exactly.
So, like, that, there should be a happy medium there, not, all right, we're done with this. Like, whoa, wait, hold on, no talking about it. Like, wait,
Yeah, but because But it's because they don't gotta talk about it.
Because you have no
Because there's no-
power. You're not unionized. You're
That's
just
what I'm
you're
saying.
under them, you know?
So when I talk to a guy, the two pushbacks, because I've been talking to people about it. So two people I talked to about it. Here's the pushback I got from both of them. One person tells me unions only protect the bad workers. I'm worried about people being lazy in a union now. People
Yeah, honestly, kind of true. I'm going to be real with you. That is definitely coming from a union, and knowing plenty of people that are in unions. It's true. Unions usually do defend the worst people.
And my rebuttal to him was, hey, we're not unionized now. Aren't there lazy people here now that we have to compensate for? They're here
that's
now.
true.
They're still here. They're still aren't they?
But the thing about the unions is, like, for example, right? When I was in the Grand Canyon, people that were camping next to me were 2 retired state troopers, and I wound up sitting down and talking with them and hanging out with them and whatever. They were actually both females, and they were telling me, because one of them was slightly overweight, and they said that while they were on the force, if they were 5 pounds over their desired weight that they wanted them to be, they could get fired. They get let go, you know? But there was a guy on the force that got caught with cocaine in his patrol car. He was high on cocaine on the job in his cop car, got caught red-handed, and the union protected him. He still kept his job. He just said, "Oh, I have a drug problem," and you know, they were like, "Oh, okay, you know, just take a couple days off, and we'll see you when you get back." And literally, dude in the fucking cop car had cocaine in his pocket, and he was high on cocaine, tested positive, and he kept his job, kept being a cop, kept policing the streets for another 15, 20 years, and retired happily. And that guy's sitting somewhere collecting retirement, you know? So that happens.
I guess you're right.
You're
right. It's true. But there are also a lot of good men that got to be cops and got to retire with good benefits.
Oh, yeah. No. I mean, it definitely, the positives outweigh the negatives tenfold, but there are some.
And I like to think, if we're making it, if I'm a part of, I will make mechanisms and laws inside of there that will be able to eliminate bad workers. This is a valid concern that I think.
Well, like, the thing is that when it comes to the unions, sometimes you can't do certain things. Like, unions have their own laws or whatever, so you can't just go writing whatever you want, you know?
This is what I'm saying. This union, this is what I kept saying to somebody else, because they kept saying that unions have, and I'm saying to them, this union doesn't exist. This union is what we make it. This union is the rules that we make, the laws we write. This is our union. This isn't someone else's union. This isn't someone else coming. So I was saying there's 2 ways I could go about this. We could build our own union, or there are other Geldwin plants that already are unionized. I could call one of their union leaders and discuss with them the steps about how to get this place unionized.
Which is honestly what you should do.
I could do that, or I could try to build it from scratch. You know what I mean? But that's what I'm.
It's always best to just ask questions to people that have done things before you. Like, I remember recently, I can't remember exactly what it was, but I had said to you, you know, like, that's why I have friends to help me with things. And, you know, what was it? I think it was working on my car. I don't know, something. But anyway, I ask people questions all the time because, you know, it might feel weird or awkward or, you know, hit your ego, but it helps you do things in life faster, easier, more efficiently. And you only have so much time on this planet. So why would I waste time trying to figure something out when somebody else knows it? You know, so like, just point me in the right direction, and then I'll figure it out much faster. You know.
So I want to get in contact with one of that. That's my next plan, is to talk to an actual union leader of a Geldwin plant in another facility. You know what I mean? And get their number. And
don't get me wrong. Like, when I buy furniture from like IKEA or something, I throw that instruction manual straight in the trash. You know, I'm a man. I don't read instructions. You know. But when it comes to, like, you know,
but don't you
other things.
So don't you agree, Colin, that this would be a good test for a guy trying to be a future president if I could pull this off? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a stepping stone.
Would it give a little more validation, with a little more because I'm telling you, because that's the whole point. The whole point is, don't run from problems. Roll up your sleeves, organize, and solve the problems, and make change for the better. If you could do it with a union, you could do it with a state, you could do it with a country. All you have to do is have good intentions and try to make decisions and ask people what they want and try to make decisions that suit the masses for the better. You know what I mean? I feel like there's so many decisions that they make up at the top that are just fucking shit. You know what I mean? I don't know. They're just shit decisions. You know what I mean? And the thing is, I know I don't have to know everything to be president. All I have to do is have a vision, have good intentions, and have people in my cabinet that are specialized in whatever field that is necessary to the area I'm trying to improve at the moment. You know what I mean? Like if I'm trying to improve the economy, I would love to have mathematicians and economists there, and I'll tell them, look, here's the goal. The goal is to create opportunity for the smartest people among us and to allow the smartest people among us to manifest their potential so that we can not have wasted potential and make the best out of the Americans. Like a guy like me shouldn't be having to pay to go to college. You know what I mean? Like I shouldn't be worrying about mad debt to go into college. You know what I mean? Like
did you hear about that? They're not forgiving the college loans.
I know, but I'm saying you as America, other countries have made it in their head to give free college to their people because they see the potential that you're wasting. See, a guy like me, you'd stopping me from going to college. I'm gonna make what I could do. But sure, I'm sure that if I did go to college, my ability to do things would be high. My knowledge would be better. I could do. Oh, sure.
I'll tell you right now, if I went to college, I'd have a really bad drug habit and a really bad girlfriend. That's for sure. And that's kind of what happens to most people.
You already had that already.
Yeah, well, you know,
not playing. Just kidding.
Well, I just feel like, you know, college, like, it's like living in the hood. You know, it just enables bad habits because everyone around you is just doing bad habits, and you know, you have this like thing in your head where like you're like, oh well, you know, when I'm out of college, I won't be doing this anymore. You know, but when you do it for a couple of years in a row, you form a habit, a bad one. Yeah. And they kind of tend to carry on through life. So, you know, I don't know. I just know a lot of people that went to college and came back with a shit ton of debt and the things I just said. A lot of bad drug habits, bad girlfriends, just problems. How could you actually take in information and learn things and better your life and better yourself when you're just surrounded by problems and other people that are surrounded by problems, you know?
Yeah, it's a bad environment. It's a bad
environment. To me, it's a very, very bad environment. It's different. If I had the choice to go to college, I would do it from home because I know that I wouldn't get around all that fuckery, you know? Anyway, plane's flying over. I'm mute.
Hopefully, you know, every college campus is the same. Maybe there'll be some that have forested a culture that, you know, while there is always the party culture, you could find a network.
I just want to shout out to my friend Chris because he went to LSU for 4 years and he's in, I'm almost positive, 6 figures of debt from going to college, and he had a scholarship. So the problem is that he is from New York and he went to a out-of-state school. Yeah. So they charged him a fuck ton of money. And dude, it's just sad, bro. He works such a good job and he's been working his ass off for like 3 years and he hasn't even made a fucking dent in that shit, you know? Like, fuck, man. That's not fair. And he's a really smart guy and he's a really hard-working dude. Like,
when I'm 6
and he's
years of debt, it's because of a mortgage.
Well, you know, it's just like he made the decision when he was young, when he was coming out of high school, you know? So it's like, can you really blame him? You know, he was excited. He wanted to go there. He had a lot of fun. He enjoyed it. But it's just like, bro.
What did he get a degree?
How is that fair?
It's not fair.
What did he major in?
Yeah.
Shit. I can't really remember, but he works at JFK now. He's been working at JFK for like 6 or 7 years. He's a TSA guy.
Okay.
He makes good money. He's that's unionized. But
that's my next move, like to get the but
it's just crazy, bro. He's probably making like $30-something an hour, and he's been going to work religiously like you for several years, and he hasn't paid off a chunk of that. You know, like that's fucked up, bro. That's fucked. He's gonna be working until he's like 40 paying that shit off.
Yeah, college debt. I'm glad I made that decision not to. I mean, I went for like a year and a half, but that's because I had like a little bit of a college fund, and it was on the community college. But the moment that ran out, and that thing finally.
Hey, I tell you what, right now, bro, you won straight up just by having the student Chase bank account. Like, you just winner right there.
Yeah. Yeah, that shit was lit. That shit was lit. But when I had it, I was glad I had it. Yeah, that shit put me up. You know what I mean? But yeah, what you call it? First story up here. I'm gonna read a little bit. Mercedes Benz.
Oh man, I ain't even get into the fucking shit I bought.
I get hit him with it.
Just real quick. So, I bought a fresh pair of bathing suit swim trunks called Birdwells. All right. Anybody that knows anything about vintage or old school surfing stuff, or even just surfing stuff in general, a lot of surfers know what this is. It's a very high quality 2-ply nylon bathing suit that is just heavily stitched. So it just doesn't rip, it doesn't tear, it doesn't, it's got a lifetime warranty. So if anything happens, they replace it. And yeah, they're basically my everyday wear. I shower in them. I wear them all the time. They're waterproof. I spill something on them. Who cares? It rains. Who cares? Want to go for a swim? I'm ready to go. Want to shower? I'm ready to go. So it's like a very versatile thing. And then, goddamn planes, man. Then I decided to pull the trigger on some pants the other day. And they're called Fjallraven. FJALLRAVEN. So, like my Arc'teryx, which I also spent a lot of money on, I don't think I reviewed that, but we'll cut that short. The Fjallraven pants are outdoors pants, kind of mountaineering pants, hiking pants. There's a lot of pockets. They're super rugged. I mean, the knees and the buttocks area is super. It's so reinforced. It's meant for you to just like kneel on the ground and fucking doing work and doing whatever you got. And they're just great, bro. Like, and I gotta say, both of them were very expensive. The swim trunks were $85, and these were 30% off, but not 30% off. They're $165.
Oh man.
And also at the bottom of the pants, they have these like adjustable things, and it has buttons or whatever to like, make it tighter. What I like about it is that when you pull it out, there's buttons for every button. It's not just one button that you pull all the way around and you size it up. When you pull it to the third button, the second button before that and the first button before that also have their own button to button it. It's just like they thought of everything. There's a knife pocket, there's a phone pocket, there's a keys pocket. There's no pockets on the back, so you can sit down whenever the fuck you want and do whatever, it's just very well thought out, very high quality material, everyday wear type shit. And you don't really have to wash them. They're also waterproof. So it's just, I bought
like something these... I want for my good home maintenance. I want what
you definitely do, bro. They're fucking stupid crazy. Like, and they're so cool looking. They're fashionable. Like, dude. Anyway, shout out to Fjallraven, Vita Pros, and Birdwell 311s. Birdwell 311s are the original 2-ply nylon. They make other ones in like stretchy material or whatever, but they're not as waterproof and as durable. So I'll stick behind the Birdwell 311 2-ply and the Fjallraven Vita Pro regular trousers. They call them trousers because they're, I think they're Switzerland or Finland. They have the little flag. It's like the light blue with the yellow cross, It's on the pants. But anyway, they're super cool, high quality stuff. Both of those companies stand by their product with lifetime guarantees. If you're looking for high quality shit and you like fashion, it's worth it. I've never, I used to like Gucci and Louis Vuitton when I was young, but having a luxury item that has a purpose and like serves that purpose, being luxury, you pay for it being high quality as well. So
because I feel like a lot of these times in Gucci's and shit, you paying for like the label, the clothing.
Yeah, and you fucking rip it or something, and it's over. Like they don't fucking
it's not really
replace that.
It's not really built quality.
Right. So what I mean to say is that if you want a high quality product that will serve you a purpose and it looks cool and it's still a luxury item, get some Birdwells, get some Fjallravens, and I'll even stand by my Arc'teryx jacket.
What's the reason why I ended up? Yeah, good.
That's it. I don't want to go into the jacket because that's too much to talk about. We'll be here forever. But Arc'teryx does make good waterproof stuff.
I want to buy those pants though.
So look them up real quick. Actually, you know what? I'll send you a picture.
Nah, if you can spell them, I'll look them up.
FJ. Well, just type in Vita Pro. VIDDA PRO.
Vita PRO. Vita Pro trousers.
So the ventilated ones are the same ones, but just they have vents on them. I decided not to go with those. But yeah, those are the pants right there, I think. Oh yeah, that's it. The ones on the left, that's it. To the left, all the way to the left. I'm wearing those right now.
I just wanted to see that.
Yeah, high quality shit, bro. I'm telling you. There's fucking the pockets. It's just everything, bro. They come in different colors, but I have the black on black. You see the pockets, though? Look at all them pockets, boy.
He said, look at all them pockets.
Yeah.
I'm going to say a different color just because it'll point the pockets out more. But
well, you can really see what I'm talking about. The reinforcement on the jeans and stuff.
And on the butt.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. They barely my size. I'm like a I don't know. I'm right about here, but US size. Yeah, you got right. Good US size. Yeah, and lengthwise, I need like a 30, man. I need like I'm a little guy. So you don't got my.
They do make shorts and they make longs.
Really, I need like a 29 to be real with you. Really need like a.
God damn.
Yeah, and then when I get to
no, but they do. Those are regular. They make short, they make regular, and they make longs, and they make different lengths for all of them. There's no way they don't have your length. I'm telling you, they make it for everybody. Everybody, fat people, small people, short people, tall people. They got it all, bro.
I don't know why I'm just so short for them. I don't know what they want from me. Like, I don't got 30 inches of legs. I don't know what the fuck they want from me. I don't got it.
I'm just letting you know. In the store, they will hem the pants for you for free. They have a whole sewing thing right there in every Fjallraven store. So yeah, you can go there. You can, dude. I'm not kidding you. I spent about 2.5 hours trying on probably 15 different pants. And I just came out and I was like, can you go get this? Can you go get that? Can you get this size? Can you get that size? Can I get this in this size, this color? And they just got me. They were so nice and they were they could have taken my money, but they told me to come back the next day and they're 30% off. And I was like, wow, cool. Thank you. You know, and I came back the next day and they had all my shit ready.
All right. You're skinny and tall. And
but hey, man, I'm just letting you know. Very high quality stuff right there.
I bet it is.
And it's just thick. Look at that, out of stock.
Because they're trekking trousers.
Yep, but the thing is I'm in California right now, and I'm wearing them right now, and I'm not hot, you know. But I feel like, you know, if it was cold, I'd be warm, you know. Like they're just. You can also feel that it's like two materials. It's like the outer layer. And then when you go on the inside, you can feel like an inner layer. And the inner layer is waterproof as well. So it's just like, and they're kind of like, it's hard to explain, but they're layered. So like, as the pant goes down, it'll like kind of hem into itself and create like an umbrella, you know? So if like water is rolling down, it's not going to just soak into the whole thing. Yeah. It's so cool. Do they think about everything and the amount of pockets and customizations and the sizing and the thing on the ankles? I love it. They're just awesome. So yeah, I just wanted to stand by that product and show how happy I am with my purchase.
Good. I'll definitely.
We'll move on now, though.
I'll check them out. Yeah, I mean, but yeah, Mercedes-Benz is revolutionizing driving by integrating OpenAI's ChatGPT into their devices. This innovative move transforms cars into interactive AI partners capable of conducting AI conversations, providing real-time navigation, suggesting entertainment options, controlling systems like climates and calls. Beyond convenience, integration offers personalized experience based on the driver preferences. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know what I mean?
It's put into Mercedes Benz, select models, and that helped Microsoft stock.
When I saw the news, and shout out to you, I'm a Mercedes owner, but they're beta testing it, and so I know ChatGPT is something that you use every day. I'm like, wait, this is crazy. Now Charlie's not even gonna have to use his phone. He could just talk to his car.
Yep.
Hey, how far are we to the distance? Hey, what's the update on? Like, think about AI in a different way, because I know as a Mercedes, like I've had Mercedes before, I have one now, but it was like it would just tell you, hey Mercedes, and it'll answer the question of like, what's the direction home? But now it has the prompts because it has the memory inside of the chips to say, all right, well, he asked me this question before. How do I now respond to this? Now you're talking to your car on a daily basis. And for a lot of people who drive to work, you're in that car every day. And so now it's almost like this is your partner on the ride to work. Now it's a game changer. And so it's smart.
ChatGPT was.
Oh, man. So, yeah, I already said like a year ago, since you convinced me, or at least got over, I wanted a Mercedes AMG. You know what I mean? Because
AMGs are great cars. They are hand built.
Handmade. Yeah, that's why I wanted them, because they're hand built. I wanted a Mercedes AMG.
And every AMG is signed by the guy that built the car.
Yeah.
Cool shit.
That sold me on it. That sold me on it. That sold me on it. I was like, I'm done. I want a Mercedes AMG.
I've known that for several years. AMGs are great cars. A buddy of mine just got one. Shout out to him, youngboy.550 on Instagram. He just got it, and it's tuned and everything. It makes like 600 wheel. It's fucking sick. Man. But lot of money. And when something breaks, lot of money. But anyway, onto the AI thing. I think it's good and bad, you know, because yes, it brings all this ease of life and whatever, but like one thing that we have to realize, right? Artificial intelligence gets more intelligent the more we use it. And if we don't have some kind of regulator somewhere to figure things out, that can get scary. And people will say, oh, it's just a car. Oh, it's just this. That's how it starts. It's just that. It's just this. It's just that. But that computer doesn't live inside of that car. That is like on an outsourced, like, you know, each AI bot is created to do specific tasks or collect certain things or whatever, right? And those bots can continue to grow, continue to become stronger, continue to learn and become more intelligent. And if we don't find some way to like seriously regulate this long term, then it could get out of control. And Elon has talked about it, and a lot of other billionaires and really smart people around the world have talked about it. And that's why they were trying to halt AI technology and stuff like that. It's kind of scary, bro. And like the guy in that video there, he's like every other person on the planet that's
all about it.
That's putting so much time and money and effort into this stuff. And it's just like my friend Jordan, he uses ChatGPT every single day, OpenAI every single day, all day. Even when he's not at the house, he's generating stuff while he's gone, you know? And there are so many people out there doing exactly what he's doing, and they're only making it stronger, you know? And it's scary. To me, it's really scary. We're in the infancy stage right now, and there's not much to be scared about. But I'm the type of guy that thinks 10 steps ahead, and I see 10 steps ahead right now, and it's scary. But anyway,
yeah. To me, what's scary is being left behind by it. I can't afford. I gotta. You know what I'm seeing? Like I said before, with the crypto thing, the .com era. I'm seeing what they call an emerging market. And when it comes to emerging markets,
all the people I told to invest in Nvidia are all feeling that emerging market right now.
Yeah, I'm saying yes. What I'm saying, and if I know it, it's just the same pattern. It's an emerging market. It's disrupting things. What is it? I don't know. How are you gonna figure it out? Takes a little bit of work. What happens? All the early adopters reap all the best benefits. All the people come along late. There's a curve, like you know. How many times is this gonna happen in my life before I'm just like, the next time something pop up and it's disrupting the market and everyone's like, oh, I'm gonna go ahead and adopt it the fuck out of it and go ahead and adapt like a motherfucker and use it to the best of my ability to update my business plan to stay alive and afloat and competitive in the future. You know what I mean? Because doing anything else is gonna leave you lost in the sauce and losing the war. You know what I mean? So I need to get a better computer so I can fucking take advantage of this shit. The amount of RAM in this shit is fucking despicable, man. It's despicable. You know what I mean? But yeah, I gotta get on top of it, man. I can't fight it. I can't. You listen. I ain't gonna be an old man talking about I kept it real in my cardboard box. Nah, ain't gonna be me. All right, that ain't gonna be me. That ain't gonna be me. All right, I can't do it. Nah, I mean, all right. So yeah, next one here because I remember I did a story before about I mean, I did an album before. I mean, the story before about how no number one has reached number one yet. You know what I mean? And they're trying to say that this one is going to. You know what I mean? And look at this guy. This is what we want. This is what we want. Number one. Word. Word. This is what we want. Number one. Word. Word, bro. Word.
Oh man.
This is what we want. Number one. Word. Word. Mr. Lucifer over here with the like why? If there was,
he's kind of reminding me of 6ix9ine now. He's an attention whore. Like, look at everything he's doing, bro. He's literally, in my opinion, it seems like he does everything against the grain on purpose.
Look, listen to this. He is an attention whore. He's trying to grab the people's attention. He's trying to grab their minds and point them in the direction of him and his interests.
But the thing is that usually that's like the But usually that's like the label, This is actually him doing this stuff, Usually it's like
he's a they now. He's worshiping a Satan and he's fucking doing this shit. So he's like trying to get, and this is the nigga we want to be number one on the Billboard.
Well, also you should see some of his pictures that he's taken is just weird. Like
demonic
he wears
shit, bro.
He wears like fucking like girl shit, like Bebe or whatever. He wears like hella fucking weird girl shit. Like I don't know, bro. And he wears like Uggs all the time and shit
American
like that.
Flag is pink. It's not a thing on the screen. It's pink.
Okay, well let's totally rewind there. That American flag is on the fucking floor. Okay, fuck it being pink. Who cares? That American flag is on the floor. Yeah. You know how disrespectful that is? And the fact that he's like flaunting that to the world, like it's just.
And what are you trying to say?
Disrespect against the grain. Against the grain.
Even if you wanted to say, "Oh, I'm having it out my back pocket, like it's my like gang, like I'm repping America." Even if you wanted to pretend like that's what it is.
No, there's nothing good going on there. I'll tell you what.
America in any way, like not in any way.
I'll tell you what. Right now, anybody with any type of common sense anywhere knows that putting the flag on the floor is disrespect. So.
True.
There's no way that he posted that picture without somebody having told him, "Hey, man, that's disrespectful."
Yeah.
And he did it anyway. Yeah. So, like, he knows what he's doing, and he knows that it's disrespectful against the grain, but he does it on purpose because it gets,
What I'm saying is this: I hope that Drake or J. Cole or Kendrick.
Look at that top comment.
Yeah. I hope somebody just has an album fully ready to go and just drops it on whatever day this nigga drops his album. You know what I mean? Just make sure that he don't get to be number one. You know what I mean? Just block him completely out. Kanye, make an album about Jesus, something. Someone make an album that's fire and keep it in the cut and drop it when he drops his album. Just to make sure that this motherfucker don't do it. Because we don't need Mr. Lucifer, demonic, gay, we don't need.
Yo, I'll tell you what, right now, you're not going to stop him. You're not going to stop him. He's got fucking millions and millions of followers. And the problem with his type of followers is that they're cold. Like, they're not going to just stop following him. He could go rape a baby tomorrow, and there would still be a ton of people that are going to be his fans.
No, but I'm saying that there are people with more fans than him that just don't plan on dropping soon, I feel like, and I just want one of them to change their plans to drop soon to make sure that this guy and his little demonic wave does not get to rise to number one. Oh, what's the first? Because everyone that's dropped apparently in 2023 has failed to reach number one. So are we gonna let this guy be the first number one hip hop album of 2023 to go number one? Is this what we're gonna? And they're gonna let this be the reputation of hip hop. Here's the best we could do in 2023 is hip hop. This guy, 2023. This is what we got. Word. Like the thing is, no one feels any duty to anything. No duty to society. No duty to the culture. No duty to the minds that are watching. No duty to the job or no duty to anything. That's what they do when you disrupt men and their psyche. You know what I mean? It used to be family, duty, tradition, honor, pride. These are the things that need to drive the honor and the things in the man. You strip them all of that and just be whatever you want, feeling, blah, 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 and you don't know what the fuck you're doing, and you let this dumb shit happen, and no one gives a fuck. Whatever, bro. Yeah, whatever. And then when the whole world goes, I wonder what happened. Everyone fucking fell asleep at the wheel, my guy. Everyone just pretending like nothing can be affected and just want to just accept the dick in their ass. Just why? Why are you just accepting it? I don't understand. All of hip hop is just gonna accept this, huh? No one's gonna all of hip hop just gonna accept this, huh? All you guys that have risen up to any acclaim are just gonna sit back and just smoke weed and just not feel like you have to do anything to combat the demonic forces taking over your hip hop culture. You're just gonna chill out and let people just be wow. All right, man. All right, but back to 6ix9ine. His baby mama here. You brought him up earlier. You know what I mean? Let's see what his baby mama's complaining about. No.
6ix9ine as your baby father.
What baby daddy? As soon as I told him my water broke, then I ran.
So has he came to visit the baby?
He has not come to see me.
Are you serious? Are you gonna put 6ix9ine on child support?
I ain't got no choice. No, I'm a bitch that need to be put up. Period. Like, nah, I'm not struggling and I'm not working hard. I don't work hard. I work smart. Like, put me up or get put up. Period.
How much you want a month? Like, how much you want?
50,000. Do I have to go work for Scarlett's or Booby Trap? Come back, baby. Come back. Come back, baby. I don't want to put you on child support.
Did he like raw you every time?
Yeah. Oh shit! I don't think we ever used protection.
So he never pulled out.
Yeah, nah, never.
He was just busting in you.
Yeah, like. Are you dumb? He ain't even try.
Was he hiding you?
He kind of told me, like, you know, I don't want nobody to know. And I'm like, so for 18 years, you don't want any.
What is it like having 6ix9ine as your baby?
Anybody to know? I thought it would be more.
Wait a minute. You telling me he was dating her for that long?
No. It's like he want nobody to know about like him having a kid. I feel like.
Okay. Because I was like, what the fuck?
Nah, they ain't
but anyway, yeah. I'm gonna tell you right now, she's stupid. Like.
Nah. I think he's more stupid than she is.
I mean, she let it happen several times. So there's a two-way street.
First of all,
you know?
she is
we know
stupid.
6ix9ine's stupid, so we shouldn't even have to talk about
Hold
that.
on. She's stupid, and she knows she's stupid, and she made the best decision she can make with her stupid ass. All right, she's stupid. She knows she don't want to work. She knows she's lazy. She don't want to do shit.
I mean, look at her. She's got probably $60,000 on her neck right there.
That's why she said she was working in Scarlett's, right? Shaking her ass, being a stripper, right? When you're a dumb bitch, all you can do is monetize your sexuality. Let's just be real, right? So she's monetizing her sexuality, and she finally got a baller nigga with money to come nutting her, right? So she's a dumb bitch, and she's making the best decision she can make as a dumb bitch. Now, if you're going to let any nigga come nutting you, it should be a nigga with millions of dollars. Now, am I going to call a girl stupid for letting a nigga with millions of dollars nutting her? No.
Well, bro.
No. Am I no? But you're a low value.
No. Now she's the mother of 6ix9ine's child for the rest of her life. That's a bad rap. Okay? Like,
nah, not if you put him on child support. You're not going to get 50 grand, but you're going to get a little money. You get a little money.
I'm not saying that, bro. I'm just saying, like, you know,
she was already a stripper. She was already in Scarlett's. Her rep.
You're not seeing the point. I've been with somebody that had a child and watched how much it changed their life. Okay, that's enough. But then that child being 6ix9ine's child with his genes, I don't know how happy I'd be with that situation, honestly. And I don't think you're understanding. It doesn't just mean that she's going to get millions of dollars, you know, even if she puts them on child support. It's a whole.
She might get like $3,000 a month, $4,000 a month.
It's a whole system or whatever. But I'm just trying to let you know that, having a baby, big deal. Having 6ix9ine's baby, big deal. And you have to deal with that for the rest of your life.
Listen. What you don't understand is that
she gonna be dragging that baby everywhere for 18 fucking years.
What you don't understand is the caliber of woman she already was. her prospects for trajectory.
Yeah, but you're trying
already
to
was
act like she's
going.
gonna get this money and she's gonna be able to enjoy it. There's nothing to enjoy when you have the fucking kid. You know?
Yeah,
Like,
but you could. Why are you acting like babysitters don't exist? And if you're making $4,000 a month or $3,000 a month just on child support, that you can't afford a babysitter if you need one, nigga. Why you acting
yeah, but I'm just letting you know, mothers don't enjoy that all the time. You know, I know people that have kids and they don't even trust
I know people
babysitters
that
to watch their
I
children.
know people that have kids too, and a lot of them had kids by bum ass, no ass, dumb ass niggas that ain't fucking doing
And
shit
I'd
about
hope that
shit.
they had family
Yeah.
to keep them together
Yeah, and
because
now
that's usually all that happens.
yeah. So I'm saying, like, she was already selling out her sexuality, her life for money. She was already doing that. She was already gonna either end
Yeah,
up.
but at least she could go out at the end of the night and fucking party and get drunk and go home and fucking do whatever she wants, you know? Now she's got to go take care of this fucking baby all the
But
time.
no, what you don't understand, you're not understanding. Her
You
ability.
think that
Hold
you
on, hold
think
on,
that
hold on,
what
hold
she
on, hold on.
did is
Listen,
smart
listen.
for her position, and I don't. That's the end of the story.
She can only sell her sexuality. There's a window on that. You understand what I'm saying? There's a window on that. She didn't have 18 years more of selling her sexuality. She didn't really have that. You know what I mean? Like, she got like what, like 10, 15, what, a little, like, how much more she got to sell on her sexuality for real?
Okay, but she could have like totally not had a kid. People do that, you know. I'm just saying. People go through their whole lives and don't have a baby, you know.
I'm talking about a retirement plan. I'm talking about money coming in for the future. You know what I mean? Like, if you could be attached to a rich man and have him supporting you at least a little bit in some type of way, knowing that you was already a hoe and no good man was ever gonna really come take you. You a hoe already.
I just haven't even heard you talk about the baby. I haven't heard you talk about the baby at all, which means that you don't understand. I understand. If the girl was just getting the money, great, good idea, fucking solid plan. Fuck the rich guy, get your money. When you have the baby, he's gonna
obviously stop giving you money.
When you have the baby, now it comes with a whole fucking problem. You know, like, it's just, anyway. Look, the baby in the mix is the problem. If you can't see that, I understand.
I don't know. This is the best thing that could have happened to this dumb bitch. All she was gonna do was get used up by the game and be an old bitch that no one want to give money to, never gonna get nothing, and no one gonna get.
You know, it's crazy how you know this lady's life story off of a fucking internet clip. You have no idea who this bitch is, bro. I don't know who she is.
How do you think strippers turn out? How do you think strippers turn out, bro?
Cardi B did damn well. Anyway, look, I know some people that were strippers that are upstanding people, that are very intelligent people. So it doesn't say that because you strip, you're dumb. You know, like, I'm not gonna lie, I messed around with a girl that wound up becoming a stripper, and she was really fucking smart. Honestly, I was attracted to her because of her brain, not her body. And yeah, so for you to think that just because she's taking her clothes off for money that she's stupid. I mean, don't get me wrong, from the clip, she doesn't seem like the most intelligent person in the world, but you can't judge a book by its cover. So
all right. I'm sure there are plenty of smart women that strip. I'm sure there's plenty of smart women that monetize.
But this is a man podcast, so I don't mind you shitting on the women. That's what you do. But
no,
yeah, you shitting on the women hardcore right now.
By saying that selling your sexuality,
you're saying that every stripper is stupid. And if any stripper had the opportunity to fuck 6ix9ine and have a baby with him and get child support, they should do it. That's the way that you were having that whole conversation.
That's how I feel about it. For the not that they're all stupid, but this one in particular, for the most part, it's a stupid decision. I just feel like in general, you becoming a stripper is a stupid decision, unless maybe you're gonna do it for. All right. I'll give you a year.
Man, what if they just want to strip their way through college?
Oh my God. Not the stripper myth. Come on. We all know that could have fit tuition 10 times and still. Come on, man. We all know the stripper myth. That is known in the game as the stripper myth. If niggas had $1 for every time they heard a shorty telling him that she trying to pay for college. She's trying to buy a house, start a business, right? Right? Yeah. Check on her 5 years later, still shaking ass. How much money have you made? Like thousands every week. Are you kidding me? What the fuck? Like, wow. Yeah, sure, tuition. Sure, yeah. Yeah, like at least I keep it 100. Like I'm falling behind on track of me getting my saving for my career. These hoes be thousands and thousands. I think I'm spending. I don't know what they get a Louis bag. I don't know what they be spending on. But you've ever seen how much money some of these strippers can make, bro? You know what I mean? You be like, bro, you are full of.
I saw a video recently
so full of shit. You
of
stripping for more than
two strippers. I saw a video recently of two strippers that got robbed. Like for their July 4th weekend money, and they just had two suitcases with obviously their stuff, but their money I guess was in the suitcases, and they were waiting to go into a building, and a guy came up with a gun, just took their suitcases, and fucking boom, lost all their money. 10 grand.
Yeah, you made 10 grand in a weekend. Niggas
in a weekend.
10 grand in fucking 2 months, 3
well,
months.
Well, that was 2 girls, so let's just say that was 5 grand each. You know.
All I'm saying is this. All right. If you, I'll give him a little. If you stripping for more than a year, you dumb. That's what I'll say. All right, can I say that? Because you know how much money they can make. So how much? Come on, son.
I mean,
you need to. I would
just say. I would just say this. If you strip as your profession and you like try to think that that's some kind of long-term way to live life, yes, you're fucking stupid.
Okay.
But if you're just doing it to get by, you know, and it's something that you're either falling back on or something that you've found to be the best thing to do in your situation, or you just know that you have the confidence to use your body to make money and not, you know, feel bad about yourself for it, then go for it. You know, if you can get out there and kick life's ass and make money off of people that are willing to throw it at you, what the fuck, man? I mean, can you really hate it if they're not stupid? I can't hate on that, you know.
As long as you don't
as long as you're aware of what you're doing.
You're not selling pussy in the back. If you selling,
that's true as well. Yeah, don't be letting people go in you. That's a different story.
Selling pussy in the back.
Now that's prostitution. That's prostitution.
Now that's what I'm saying. Like if you just going in a club, just shaking on ass, maybe grinding a little bit, and that's it. And you do that for a year, and you made like fucking 100 grand, 150 grand, a lot of money. And you use that to get yourself a good house mortgage, set yourself up, stabilize yourself financially for a bit, and then pursue your other things. Like, all right, I might let you rock. If you do it for fucking 5 years, you've been in there sucking dick, this and that, playing games, just taking drugs.
Yeah, 5 years is too long.
Life, drinking, all of that, doing back and forth, all that. Nah. You belong to the streets, mama. You's a dumbass. You out here lost in Tweety Bird. No, man, nah. I really don't even feel like you need a full year, but I'll maybe give you a year. Really, I feel like you need like a good summer, 6 months, really. But like, it's all right. Maybe you're not that pretty. So I'll give you a year. All right. But after that, you really you need to, when you're done with that, you need to move states. You need to pick a new state, all right? When you're done with that, you need to go ahead and move states. Okay?
Honestly, you should have done that beforehand because you don't want to be shitting where you eat. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Because be real. You want a nigga to take you seriously, reputate. Like, come on, bro. Come on. And
honestly, I'm just saying, like, it's the whole go away to college. You're in a place you don't know anybody. Everyone's young. Everyone's got college money and willing to just kind of throw it around. And that's when you should take advantage of it because you're not home, you're not near your parents, and you need money, and there are people are willing to throw it at you. So it's like the perfect opportunity. That's why the whole strip your way through college thing is such a myth, you know?
Yep.
Because it really is like the perfect opportunity for them to do that.
Yeah. Let's
for the right reasons.
Yeah. I mean, that's why I can't get that mad at them. But if you could find, like, if you are smart, and you end up if you're smart and you badass beautiful girl, you probably only need to do it for like 3 months. If you are smart, if you are that smart, you know what I mean? You probably barely, you don't take no pictures, try to keep it as low key as pop. Might just go out, go fly somewhere, go to fucking Miami for like 6 months. run up a bag and come back. You know what I mean? And change your life. You know what I'm saying? Like if you are, like, I'm gonna be that mad at you
Honestly,
for that. You
bro,
know what I'm saying?
Bro, they make so much money. They could just go get a hotel every night. You know?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying, like, I'm not that, but if you are smart, then you're not going to do it in a way to damage your reputation. You're not going to do it for a long term period. You're not going to catch any diseases. You're not going to get pregnant by any stupid people. You're not going to, put yourself in too dangerous of situations. You know what I mean? If you are smart, you know what I mean? But hey, you know what I mean? It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But if you're smart enough, you might be able to just stay in your house and fucking mail poop to motherfuckers. You never know.
Right.
Anyway, shit. Anyway, next one up here. In a 63 vote, Supreme Court has officially ruled that businesses have the right to discriminate against LGBTQ Americans. You know what I mean?
Can we get a yay? Can we get a yay? Thank you.
Listen, don't buy my rainy day shirt. I want my rainy days with you on your rainy days. All right, I don't know what's going on with you. All right, don't wear my shirt. All right, fuck off. All right, I don't want CharlieGtv there and a pride.
Honestly,
doing like that.
I'm not going to say anything because I'm a businessman.
Yeah.
But no comments.
Oh my God, I'm joking. Hey, buy a shirt. I was gonna buy a shirt anyway. Fuck yeah, I don't want to be wearing your shirt. Like, fuck out of here. Yeah. Oh, bro, it's funny, man.
But hey, man, I'm just so happy about that. I'm not happy about. I don't want them to be like hated on. I just want them to stop. I literally want to kick the pedestal from under their feet because they're standing up on something and they're like above us. I don't like that. Get the fuck out of here.
You're not a protected class. You just
stand on the ground with everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Like,
let's see what this said.
This past weekend, your reaction to today's decision and what it means for your community.
I mean, look, this is horrible. It's a terrible decision. I wish I was surprised. I was hoping, I guess, for a miracle to happen. But what we have is an extremist Supreme Court that is looking at rolling back our rights. And we've seen this time and time again. Obviously, we've seen it now with Dobbs.
They're the extremists.
Women's health care. This is a devastating ruling for the LGBTQ plus community. We just spent a month celebrating, trying to uplift pride in already a very dark time for this community where you have attacks happening on our community every day in Congress, in state legislatures, and to have this happen by a true extreme activist court, to roll back a key protection against discriminating our community, it is shameful. So I think this is a very dark day for our community.
You were.
Oh man, it's all right. That's why I always get mad when they try to compare the gay stuff to racial things. You know what I mean? Because I'm not a gay man, right? I'm not a trans, whatever the fuck, right? But if I was, I could walk outside and keep that to my goddamn self. You know what I'm saying? And still look like a regular guy and be fine. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't go around telling people all the time I'm a heterosexual male. I'm a heterosexual male. And when I get mad, I don't stomp the ground and say I'm a heterosexual male, you know?
Yeah.
And so why do you have the need to use that as like a power everywhere you go?
And the thing is, I'm saying, like, but when you don't like black people, I can't walk outside and pretend I'm not black. Like, there's nothing I could do about that. You know what I mean? Like,
right. It goes both
you know
ways.
I mean?
That's the problem, is that they're trying to act like,
it's not the same.
You know what it is? You know what it is? I had somebody say this the other day. If the black people got treated the way that the gay people get treated, they'd be so fucking happy. They'd be so happy and so grateful to have all of these like rights coming in, all this shit coming in. And they're just sitting there like ungrateful as fuck. We need more. We need more. We need more. We need more. Like, literally. I kind of sound like a fucking, like I'm chanting. That's what they say. Like, you know,
saying, it's never enough, and it's like whatever, man. It's all right, man. Like, it's just ridiculous to me. You know what I mean?
Well, no, but really think about it like that. Like, you know,
like I said, it's not the same. It's not the same. If you're in a place that's anti-gay, you could just not look gay. You know what I mean? You can't. If you're in a place that's anti-black, you can't just not look black. You can't just can't just do. That's true. That's what I'm trying to get to them. Like, if you're in a place that's hostile to you, you could just not look gay. You could just act like a regular nigga. There's nothing I can do, nigga. I'm just
Well,
me, nigga. I'm
look,
just me.
I'm gonna be
That's
honest,
what I'm
you know?
saying. There's nothing I
Like
can
when I'm
do.
at home,
You know what I'm
like
saying?
when I'm at home, sometimes I like to cross my legs, you know? But guess what? When I'm sitting outside, I can't do that. And it's just, I mean, I can, but it's just, you just don't, you got to act certain ways in certain places. And if you don't, you're just weird. And if you want to be weird, then that's fine. But just know that being weird comes with consequences, you know?
Yeah, man. Yeah. It's the vacuum crazy.
Consequences might not be the right word, but, you know, it comes with things, you know? If you're weird, things, you know, it's going to be abrasive wherever you go.
Yeah.
And there's no way around that. You can't just be like, accept me.
Yeah, fucking
dude. You know what? You know what? I love that one clip on Joe Rogan of the guy talking about fat models.
Yeah,
you know?
bro. So this here, right? This is the next topic here because I'm gonna skip Ron DeSantis. I'm gonna talk about him next week, maybe. You know what I mean?
Oh man, I wanted to know what that was about. My mom, for some reason, kind of likes that guy.
I'm gonna skip Ron DeSantis. We'll talk about him next week, and I'll skip the the Tennessee guy. Oh yeah. You know what I mean? Jesus Christ. Anyway, yeah. All right. You know what? No. I'll talk about it for half a second, just because it's a good prelude. So one guy, if she liked another guy's picture, it's a problem, and Adam is a totally on the other side of the spectrum. Yeah.
This is a complicated story. We just confirmed that Hassan Haskins has been arrested after he allegedly strangled his girlfriend over liking another man's Instagram post. Haskins' girlfriend, Micaiah Green, was also arrested. On the 22nd, he's accused of strangling her and leaving visible bruises after she liked another man's Instagram post. That's according to an affidavit. And just yesterday, they allegedly got into another argument where Green pulled a knife on Haskins. Haskins told investigators he had visible marks he believes were from Green. Now, both are facing numerous charges, including strangulation. The Titans sent us a statement saying the organization is aware of the situation, and right now they're gathering additional information. Haley, this is a complicated...
Oh my God.
Yo, that's crazy.
Talk about
I just want to say,
Titans.
this reminds me of a video. I wish I could send it to you right now, but it's probably best that you don't see it because it would be graphic as fuck. But there's a girl in Ohio that dropped her man off to like Walmart or something, and he left his phone in the car, and she went through the phone while he was in there and found out he was cheating. Anyway, he comes out of Walmart and she fucking hits him with the car. And hits like another old man, killed the old man.
Wow.
And then she gets out of the car, runs past the dead old guy she hit, and starts kicking her boyfriend in the head. And like, and then obviously people are coming in like, yo, you just killed that guy. And she tries to drive away, bro.
Oh
my God.
Oh my God.
Yeah, bro. Bitches is crazy. Niggas is crazy. It goes both ways, yo.
Yeah, I gotta ask this girl I'm dealing with if she's crazy. I'm gonna go ahead and I don't know if she'll answer that, right? Are you crazy?
Hey, but there's something to be said about that. They're usually kind of good.
That's why I gotta ask. Oh no. Did my guy drop out? Come on, we about to get to the great subject here. Wait, I gotta invite my guy. You know what I mean? We had a little technical difficulties, all right? My guy's phone probably died. He's a fucking loser, all right? And he can't figure out how to get his fucking technology together, man. Come on, man. Dude. Get your life together, man. Come on, man. Fucking guy. Anywho, know what I'm saying? I wanted to play this.
So what happened when you watched this shit?
I haven't seen it.
But when you do see it.
Right.
And she's going like ballistic.
I mean, she's supposed to, right?
No.
If she looked like she wasn't having a good time in the video, the point would not have been accomplished.
This is what's going on because everybody didn't watch y'all, right?
I'm slowly realizing that I'm never going to be able to talk about anything else on this podcast ever again.
We are. People are gonna put you guys' performance and this performance, and then what you're gonna say is, oh, she's acting. No, Adam, she's not acting. She getting hit different.
She's supposed to enjoy it. I'm not trying to take that away from her.
Freight train. Freight train.
RKO.
So what happened when you watched this shit?
I haven't seen it.
Oh my God, man. Oh my God. Like, so the story is what happened was, so Adam100 has been dealing with this girl, this fucking porn star, and they've been doing scenes together for a while, and he decided to marry her like a couple months ago, maybe a year ago or something. I don't know. Just got married, and yeah, he like decided to allow her to do a scene with another guy. You know what I mean? A black guy. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, everyone was like, dog, why are you doing this? Why? Oh my God, why are you allowing this to happen? Why are you doing this? Because there was other clips, right? The dude had showed where if they had asked Adam how much money he's making with his podcast with the Adam22 thing, and he said he makes like maybe 600,000 here a month. You know what I mean? Then on other platforms, he makes like $1 million or something. You know what I mean? So he's making like maybe like let's just say $1 million a month, right? Let's just say $1 million a month. If you're making $1 million a month, why do you need to have your girlfriend on camera getting pounded from another guy to help her career? Like, why? What? Fuck her career. Why is that her career? Why? Why are you marrying a whore? Come on, man. Whatever happened to a lady in the streets and a freak in the sheets? Was that so fucking bad? Jesus Christ. Fucking guys, man. You scoop so low. You stoop so low. Look at this. Look at this. Let's see what he says in it.
How did you select the guy?
It's actually somebody that I'm real cool with that stood out to us as like, okay, he would make sense because he's like very high profile.
You picked the guy?
I wouldn't say I picked him, but he was just kind of like one of the obvious ones. And, you know, I know him. He's a cool guy. So I'm kind of, but I say that and you can let me know what you think of that. But it's viewed very differently in the two different worlds because in the adult content space, I mean, I'm assuming that a lot of the girls are going to be like, "Oh my God, that's so cool that you let her do that.
It's empowering and all this stuff.
That's amazing." You know, blah blah blah. It'll probably be like make her super lit for a period of time. But then, meanwhile, I'm prepared for within the hip hop space to be absolutely attacked for it.
Yeah, you're gonna
right.
get.
So
There's going to be some lyrics about it for sure.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
Yeah. How did you select the?
Yeah, you didn't think about that, did you? You didn't think about that. Yeah, wow, to bring another professional cuck for this discussion. Wow. Yeah, this is the custard shop. Yeah, this is awful. Awful. Cuck. Oh, man. This is bad, bro. This is just bad. You should not have allowed this to go down like this, man. This is just bad. This is sad. Sad and bad, man. You know what I mean? Old Rainy Days is coming back in with his punk ass. You know what I mean? Hey, there he is. There he is.
Sorry.
We got him for a second.
Sorry.
You said it for a second.
I was, my phone died.
I knew it was going to happen, you fart head. And I told your ass to put it on the mother effing chart. You know, you got to warn.
Well, and you wanted me to have the video on the whole time, so that would have killed my battery much faster.
Yeah, you shouldn't even have the video on, you nerd. You just didn't do it. You know what I mean? But anyway, yeah.
So what happened when you watched this shit?
I haven't seen it.
But when you do see it,
right?
She's going like ballistic.
I mean, she's supposed to, right?
No.
If she looked like she wasn't having a good time in the video, the point would not have been accomplished.
This is what's going on because everybody didn't watch y'all, right?
I'm slowly realizing that I'm never going to be able to talk about anything else on this podcast ever again.
We are. People are gonna put you guys' performance and this performance, and then what you're gonna say is, "Oh, she's acting." No, Adam, she's not acting. She's getting hit different.
She's supposed to enjoy it. I'm not trying to take that away from her.
Freight train. Freight train.
RKO.
So what happened when you watched this shit?
This is so.
Did you play the one with Sneeko yet?
Yeah, I played that one for a second. You got to hear it.
You don't have to play it again. But yeah, he's a cuck. That motherfucker likes letting his girl get fucked.
Yep. Sneako's a cuck, so that's
Plane going over. I'm gonna mute.
the first comment. That's what it has said. It said, "What? How smart of him to bring another cuck on?" You know what I mean? To talk about it.
But I just want to say, like, I don't know actually what's going on between him and his girl right now. I don't know if they're actually like still together or whatever.
Who?
Adam and Lena or whatever.
They're married, bro. They were married. They got married.
I know, but I didn't know if this like was a good thing or a bad. I didn't read into it at all, honestly.
Look.
How did you select the guy?
It's actually somebody that I'm real cool with that stood out to us as like, okay, he would make sense because he's like very high profile.
You picked the guy?
I wouldn't say I picked him, but he was just kind of like one of the obvious ones, and I know him. He's a cool guy. So I'm kind of, but I say that, and you can let me know what you think of that. But it's viewed very differently in the two different worlds, because in the adult content space, I mean, I'm assuming that a lot of the girls are going to be like, "Oh my god, that's so cool that you let her do that.
It's empowering and all this stuff.
That's amazing." Blah blah blah. It'll probably be like make her super lit for a period of time. But then meanwhile, I'm prepared for within the hip hop space to be absolutely attacked for it.
Yeah, you're gonna get.
So
there's gonna be some lyrics about it for sure.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. So, yeah.
Okay, well, I just want to say, like, I would never let that happen to my partner ever in my entire life, ever, no matter what. But you got to think about it, I guess. Like, adult film stars, like, what, can they never get married?
Number one,
ever?
It's like they can't. You're a whore. Bye. Fuck is you talking
about?
What, nigga? No, unless you get married to a cuck like this nigga. No. And the other thing is this: I seen the other videos that was asking Adam22, "Oh, how much money you make from No Jump? How much money you make?" Nigga said he make like $500,000 from here. This platform giving. Let's just call it $1 million a month. Let's just say $1 million a month, right?
Right.
So why, if you're making $1 million a month, do you need to have a wife that's a porn star that for her career to blossom needs to go take dick?
Well,
she's
been a porn star forever.
Fuck her career.
She's been a porn star forever. They were into porn like for a long time. Anyway, I don't know, man. I just think that
it's so bad. Oh.
I just think that if he's okay with it and she's okay with it, then it's okay. And if they're not hurting anybody else, then it's okay. It's not my thing. I don't think it's cool. But he is right, though, that it will make her lit for a period of time. There's definitely a audience that they're appealing to when a married woman is getting fucked by another guy. You can't tell me that, people haven't wanted to watch porn like that. And her being a high-profile character, and people knowing that she's actually married and all that stuff, it's definitely it's a piece there for sure. But look, man, it's not my thing. I would never let it happen to my partner. But I don't see, I'm not going to say I don't see anything wrong with it. I just don't see it being the worst thing in the world. They could be doing something that's harming other people, and it's not. So whatever.
It's
good
only
for you
his
guys.
soul on the inside. It's only harming his spirit as a man. It's only
and like both of their families,
and all the thousands of people that are like,
and any kids that they could potentially ever have.
You know what, all the bars, you know what I mean? You know what I do? Fuck your bitch, nigga. You Adam22 or some shit.
Yo, I'm crying. Yeah, don't give a rap guy that kind of shit. You came with that quick.
Come on, man. Like, I'm telling you. It's a rap, bro. It's so sad. Anyway. Charles, are you there, Charles? Please come in, Charles. Oi, Charles here with the news and the headlines to give you guys a little insight of what's going on in the world. Get your head out of the sun and all that, you know what I mean? Just got 3 for you here today. First one up here. Like setting off a ship before people knew where land was in different directions. A European space telescope has launched in Florida on a quest to solve one of the biggest questions in science. What is the universe made of? The Euclid mission will make an immense 3D map of the cosmos in an effort to tie down some of the properties of so-called dark matter, and dark energy. Together, these phenomena appear to control the shape and expansion of everything we see out there, but we know virtually nothing about them. So they're honestly trying to get to the matter, to the dark matter. So I'm very interested. I hope to know how it turns out. Next story up. Australia is the first country in the world to legalize clinical prescribing of MDA, better known as ecstasy and psilocybin, the main psychoactive ingredient in magic mushrooms for certain mental health disorders. Starting July 1st, authorized psychiatrists are able to prescribe MDMA for treatment and post-traumatic stress disorder and psilocybin for treatments in treatment-resistant depression, according to news release. So, you know what I mean? I've been trying to tell people that are going through things that, just people don't want to listen, but you know what? Perhaps with more clinical trials and more evidence and more countries taking this go, people will be able to actually deal with their reality in a more enlightened perspective. Last but not least, the Supreme Court ruled on Friday that Biden administration had overstepped its authority with its plan to wipe out more than $400 billion in student debt, dashing the hopes of tens of millions of borrowers and imposing new restrictions on presidential power. It was a resounding setback for President Biden, who had vowed to help borrowers crawl out from under that mountain of debt. More than 45 million people across the country owe $1.6 trillion in federal loans for college, according to government data. And the proposed debt cancellation announced by Biden last summer would have been one of the most expensive executive actions in U.S. history. The vote was 6-3 in the final court, and the Liberal members dissent. So yeah, man, it's time for some accountability. You wanted to get thousands of dollars into debt for your degree. Just make sure it's worth it, bruv. For more information on these headlines, feel free to do your own fucking research. And with that, back to you, Charlie.
Wow.
Thank you.
That's some good headlines, honestly.
Yes, some decent ones. I pulled them up, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
the MDMA, I'm shocked.
Yeah.
The mushrooms has been a thing for a while in several other European countries for treatment resistant depression. But the MDMA, god damn, they're really getting out there. That's dude, MDMA, I've done it. The real stuff twice. And
can you
wow.
see my screen? Can you see me right now?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You see, I got a good amount, you know what I mean? And I have another bag as well. It's the same stuff. But I've got another bag with some there. I got quite a bit. And I plan to trip a good amount on Monday. And if you ever do make it here, bruv, we definitely have to go in some nature and just trip a bit, you know what I mean? At the very least.
I'm going to make it there. I'm just hoping that you'll be available.
Yeah, I'll have to admit that I'm going to be very busy, but...
Yeah. I'm going to be spending most of my time in Michigan with Walter, honestly, because I know that I'm not going to be able to see you very much.
I'm sorry about that, but you know what? I'll make an effort so we can fucking have a day. At least I do have about 40 hours of PTO. I can make it happen. You know what I mean?
All right. Well, I hope so, because I went and visited some other people, and they didn't take time off of work, and they didn't see me, and it was very disappointing. Not happy about that situation, but it is what it is. You know, when your friend of 10 years drives across the country to see you, figured, maybe you just take some time off of work and hang out with me, but nope. Anyway.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
I got, I've only got, see, the restaurant I can't really do much about because I sort of have to show up or don't get paid. But the day job I could do a bit. Oh, my bad, sorry. Anyway, got caught up there, my bad.
But anyway, yeah, that MDMA, wow.
Rainy days.
Literally the most uplifting drug on the planet. I've never felt so happy in my life.
Yes.
But I can only imagine that they're going to bring it to a prescription type of level where it's going to get you happy to the point where it's just enough to get you out of the hole, not be fucking booming through the roof like
I need to be tripping balls.
No, I'm not talking about the mushrooms. I'm talking about the MDMA.
Maybe it's a different thing I'm not understanding. You know what I mean? But
well, MDMA and ecstasy are totally different than mushrooms.
Well, I don't know what ecstasy is. I don't know what that's about.
Ecstasy is like a party drug. It makes people want to dance and have sex. But when I did it, it really does. When I did it, it just made me really, really happy for like 8 hours. The happiest I'd ever been in my entire life. Absolutely amazing feeling.
Wow. Wow. That's amazing. Well, I feel like psilocybin must be his like cousin or something. You know what I mean? I guess.
I don't think they're related at all, really.
No.
But yeah, I did have sex on MDMA, and man, wow. That was like one of the pinnacles of my life, I'm not gonna lie. And then I did it again the next day, and I did the whole thing again the next day, you know? And wow, man. Yeah, then I realized this is too good, can't do it again.
Yeah.
And I haven't done it since then. I haven't even tried to find it because I know how dangerously good it is.
Yeah. The thing is about mushrooms that you can't even do that. You can't even you can't even trip today. Like I tripped Friday, and I'm worried about my trip on Monday. I plan to trip Monday, and I'm slightly.
You're supposed to wait about 10 days. They say 14 days is the perfect time, but yeah, to really reset takes about 2 weeks.
Yeah, I know. A full. That's why I know I'm not gonna get is a good. I could try. You know what I mean?
But that just don't work with my schedule, man. Like,
yeah, for real. After Monday, I'm gonna give it a full. I'm gonna chill. You know what I mean? But yeah, talk about rainy days, man. Talk about your brand. How you doing? Running around town. Running around the country. And how you doing?
I'm making a shirt. You know what? I'll put the shirt on the screen. Give me a second. Why don't you talk and show a little bit of my stuff while I find this shirt real quick?
Yeah. Check out this hoodie from Rainy Days. You know what I mean? Rainydays.org on the Bizak. You know what I'm saying? On Bizak. You know what I'm saying? Check out this shirt. You know what I mean? It's the OG shirt. Hard to get your hands on. The OG. I got the OG shirt over there. You know what I mean? I got it folded up on the shelf. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so I don't know how to do this. I think it's just going to turn on my front-facing camera, so I'll turn it around. You let me know if you can see. Can you see that?
Yep, I can see it. Yeah.
Okay, so this is going to be like the main shirt. I'm going to make a bunch of these, and they're going to always be in stock. Then it says like rainydays.org on the back. I'll show you. And sorry, planes and people with music driving by. But yeah, here. That's the back. So anyway, I might change the back of the shirt.
The car? Can I see this? Is this the car you've been repairing the whole time?
Yeah, this is the car. I mean, shit, dude, it's in rough shape right now, but I guess. There's Sky.
Man. Oh, hey, Sky. Give it a good yard.
And then this is the bed, but the bed goes this way. I'm just cleaning things. That's my fridge there. And then here's my power bank that powers all my stuff. Here's my lunchbox.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I mean, it's just,
nice.
I got stuff everywhere, but I got it kind of figured out. But anyway, so that's the main shirt that I'm going to make. But that design, if you go to the Rainy Days AI page, that design on the shirt, I'm going to change the image on the shirt and do limited releases of art that Jordan makes with the Rainy Days AI page. So going to use the same template for the shirt, but I'm going to replace that image with some of these images and do limited releases, like literally one shirt. And whoever gets it, you know?
Yeah.
So it's not necessarily going to be that particular image or that image, but I'm going to comb through a bunch of them and I'm going to have him make, a shit ton of them. And I'm going to comb through it and pick out ones that I actually want to put on shirts. And I'm going to do that as like a limited run.
That's dope.
Plane flying over, I'm going to be.
All right. Wait, listen, go follow my homie, man, because I'm not going to lie. Some of these images look dope. And it's cool that the fact that because y'all paid for the thing and y'all generated them, like y'all own all of these images, you know what I'm saying? So it's dope. It's dope because some of them look really
Yep. So I'm really excited for that. I'm gonna make a bunch of the regular shirt that's gonna be available all the time, always in stock. And then I'm going to make a bunch of limited releases of those images with the same template for the shirt. And I'm going to have like, you know, one-ofs for people to buy.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm excited about that, to get some limited stuff out there. And I met a photographer here in Cali. I actually spent the past 2 nights camping with him. Really cool dude. I met him. So I'll give you a little bit of backstory. It was when I went to go buy my bird wells. I had to drive up to Malibu. That's where they have them available. They're very hard to find. So anyway, I drove up to Malibu, and then while I was there, I said, "Hey, motherfuckers, I drove all the way from New York City from the beach, and I'm trying to, you know, enjoy the beach out here in my brand new bird wells. Where's a good beach that's not going to be crowded, whatever?" And they both looked at each other, and they were like, "Man, all right, we're going to give you the local spot, but you can't tell nobody, you know?" So I went to that local spot, and my setup with my solar panel and my batteries and stuff usually brings people to me. You know, people come up, "Hey, what is that? What's going on?" Either that or Sky, you know, gets them talking to me. And yeah, so this guy that's in his van, he has a super dope van he converted, came up to me and he was like, "Dude, sick setup, you know?" And we started talking. He's a photographer, so he's doing free photography for me for my shirts and my hoodies and all that kind of stuff for the next few days. And yeah, we've been camping. I was way up in the mountains in Malibu with him. It was fucking awesome. He's showing me all kinds of like sick local spots, and it's just really cool stuff, man. It's so cool to be meeting people on the road like that, you know?
Yeah, it's dope.
And I just never expected it in California. I've been having hospitality in other places across the country, but damn, bro, out here, really? Damn, you know?
There's a lot of dreamers out there, a lot of dreamers in California.
Yeah, we were up until like 2:30 a.m. last night, getting drunk, cooking food, smoking, having a good time, telling stories.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
Yeah, so he's gonna be helping me take some pictures of my stuff probably tomorrow. And yeah, I got a bunch of pictures that I haven't even released yet that I took in Louisiana and Texas. I love dilapidated infrastructure, like just things that look like they're falling apart, you know?
Oh, I love Detroit.
Yeah, so I went and found, if you want to go around, take pictures, but you don't have time, I'd probably do it with Walter. But yeah, I found plenty of really cool places out in Texas and Louisiana. And my friend in Louisiana, Blake, who runs the Rainy Days Reels page, which, by the way, now that we're on the brand building segment, something algorithm somewhere hit for my Rainy Days Reels page. It's fucking booming, bro. Like, all the posts are over 100 likes. The fucking views are like 10,000 views on every fucking post. It's fucking insane, bro. Like, it's just doing insanely well. I took that video in Texas. It was pouring rain. And let me just tell you, I had my Arc'teryx on and my bird wells and a pair of flip-flops, and I didn't get fucking wet at all. It was so awesome. Like, I felt invincible in that rain. But yeah, so it's just really, really cool to see that page finally doing well, just because consistency, high quality, you know, we're hitting it, you know, and I'm really happy to say that. But anyway, I saw Blake in Louisiana, and he took a bunch of pictures of me wearing the Rainy Days stuff.
Awesome.
He has some Rainy Days merch as well. So do you. I appreciate that support. But you see, like, look at how crazy well the fucking page is doing. Like, god damn. How many likes does that one have? That one just got posted.
But this one, 42.
42? God damn.
1 hour ago. It's an hour ago.
God damn. Yo, I'm so excited about that. That's so cool. That's so cool, man. Heck yeah. Dude. God bless. But yeah, anyway, man, so the Reels page is doing well. I'm just going to keep it up with Jordan and the AI page, and hopefully that one starts kicking off. But the best part about that is that the Rainy Days actual page is starting to gain like random followers from these pages doing well, which was my intention on creating these pages, was so that I could promote Rainy Days through Rainy Days, you know, like just expand. And yeah, I've been able to do that. It's fucking awesome.
Simple concept, but it makes all the sense in the fucking world. You know what I mean? So
yeah, bro, it's fucking.
Expand your really good idea.
Thank you, man. I really, I'm proud of that idea. Honestly, I came up with that myself, and it's a really good thing to do to, promote my own brand through my own brand. It's really a double whammy.
It makes all
But,
the sense in the world. The smartest thing.
Yeah, so I'm really excited to be here, and I think I'm gonna stay here for like 2 weeks at least, and
yeah,
I'm just gonna make some business cards, start handing out business cards, and promoting my brand to everybody I see, and trying to get people to buy T-shirts. And I'm gonna make a bunch of T-shirts, bunch of different designs and stuff like that. Yeah, and I already have a bunch of images to post for my hoodie. I just gotta wait to get everything right. I don't know. I just have. It's hard to explain. When you do modeling, I have like 1,000 photos of Noble. Like, you see that picture right there, that pinned post of him laying on the grass?
Yeah.
I took 500 images of that particular picture, So I had to comb through and find the one that I really liked. And, takes a long time to do things high quality and to do them right, because I know that image is going to be sitting on my Instagram forever, unless I delete it. So I wanted to make sure it was fucking perfect. It was super high quality. And I don't know about you, but that image to me is fucking dope. And you know what actually happened is his shoulder in that image is out of socket. That left shoulder, he's in a lot of pain right there. He fell off of a ladder and landed in the grass, and he was literally dying in pain. And I said, Noble, stay right there. I got to take pictures right now. And he literally was sitting there aching in pain, going, and I'm just snapping away because I was like, this is fire. This is good shit right here. But yeah, he's actually in serious pain in that image.
It's a rainy day right there. That's a rainy day.
Yep. I have some really good pictures coming from that. If you scroll, I think there's another one there. That's literally after he had gotten up and he was still in pain. Look at his face. You can see he's in pain. But it was good. That's what I liked it,
Yeah. Yeah, he's in real pain. Like, this ain't. Yeah, I can see it. You're not happy. Not happy. Not happy.
But anyway, thank you very much for letting me promote my brand. Go check me out. All my stuff's right there. rainydays.org, Rainy Days on Instagram. Yeah. I don't even care about anything else right now because Twitter's in the shitter. And honestly, my Tumblr is doing very well on its own as well. I mean, if you're on Tumblr, feel free to follow me, Rainy Days. Yeah, that I don't even have to do anything. That page has been booming as well. So really excited about that. But yeah, my pages are doing well. Super stoked to have things starting to kick off, and can't wait to see where it goes.
Yeah, it's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be amazing.
So how's it going for you, bud?
Me, I ain't doing shit. I ain't doing shit. It's none of my business. You know what I mean? Doing my thing. You know what I mean? Living my life like it's golden. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to work on my brand here. So let me look. My fucking finger. So let me look at it. My thumb. How much money do I have? I got no money. Yeah, I got no money. That's my next check. Cause the next thing for the brand is this motherfucking MacBook. I did the thing. I got the iPhone. I paid my first cell phone bill. I didn't like it, but it's doable. And the next one's gonna be lower. And I'm gonna put a little more money on it. It'll be lower, but it is what it is. So I got the camera. This camera is amazing, and it will do the job for right now. It's amazing. It'll do it for right now. What I need is a laptop that'll do the job. You know what I mean? So I don't know if I'll be able to do, because the thing is, July 4th fucked up my overtime money. You know what I mean? Like, and the other thing, and there was an air quality thing that happened. So my job had to shut down early and send us home, so that fucked up my overtime that week. You know what I mean? But I am working now Sundays, so my check's gonna be slightly bigger. So the anniversary is the 16th of July. If I try to be real frugal when I get this double check on the 7th, and I try to stretch it to the 14th when I get that, really I should just pull the trigger on whatever I could get on the 7th. I really think I should. whatever I could get, whatever the best MacBook I could get, I should probably just pull the trigger on it and go broke. You know what I mean, for it on the 7th. That's what I'm thinking. I really should do. You know what I mean? Because I know that for the level of video editing I'm doing, the amount of power I'm dreaming about getting is mostly probably unnecessary. You know what I mean? And almost any MacBook I get with the Apple Silicon is gonna be able to do the job. You know what I'm saying? It's just whether or not it has the ports, and I gotta get a dongle, whatever. I gotta stop trying to get the most perfect, whatever the fuck. I know on the 7th, if I wanted to get a $1,200 laptop, I'm gonna have $1,200 to buy one. You know what I mean? It's just that I wanted a $2,000 laptop, and it's like, nah. But that $1,200 laptop could do the job though. So like, stop pretending like you can't, and just buy that laptop. You know what I mean? And so that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just probably buy a maybe $1,300 laptop, and then I'm gonna have to wait the next week or two to get. I have to, because I gotta then buy the software, because I gotta buy Final Cut Pro, which is $300. You know what I mean? And then once I have Final Cut Pro and I have the laptop, video editing unlocked. You know what I mean? Unlocked. A lot of things unlocked. You know what I mean? AI, be able to do things unlocked. So many things will be unlocked on this motherfucker. You know what I mean? Once I be able to do that. You know what I mean? It's gonna be a whole new world. You know what I mean? Because I'm able to do whatever the fuck I want, creativity wise. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna finally start pouring into the thing and really get to learn more about video editing and really be able to present my ideas and make little videos. And it's gonna be so much fun. And I plan to use I already looked up a couple AI tools that generate images and certain things with certain prompts and short little video things. And I plan to use AI as a part of my videos that I make for YouTube. You know what I mean? If I'm doing like a monologue thing, or if I'm doing a description of something, I want to insert beautiful images into my stuff. You know what I mean? That are related to whatever topic or thing I'm describing, or thing at hand. You know what I mean? And I think it'd be dope. You know what I mean? As well as me doing my own photography and own cinematography, filming shit in Detroit and shit. And there's a gimbal that I want to buy that will allow it to like track me. You know, the gimbal will track me and move the phone. You know what I mean? Because one of the things I've been worrying about or getting in the thing with is like having a cameraman. You know what I mean? Like if I want to go in the woods or film some shit or go somewhere, the only problem is now I got a cameraman. Now I don't got a you know what I mean? Cause niggas don't. But now I feel like I just got to get a gun, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want nobody bothering me with all of this equipment. You know what I mean? Even if I get a tripod that could track me itself, so I don't need a cameraman. If I move to the left or the right, it'll.
The gimbal is fire. The only thing about the gimbal is they're a little sketchy. I know you don't care, but their thing, like something to do with it scans your retinas or whatever, and it's Chinese technology, and in the terms of service it gives them authorization to use that or whatever, so they have your retinas. It's just weird shit. Doesn't really matter because you don't care. You're always on camera anyway. But yeah, if you read the terms of service for the gimbals, it gets a little shady.
Oh my God. Oh,
well, it's got facial recognition and tracking technology. Obviously, that's exactly what they use in China to like recognize people and whatever. When you're walking down the street in China, there's cameras everywhere, and they scan your face, and then a little profile pops up above your head for them, and they can read your, criminal history and how old you are and where you're from and all that stuff. So yeah, I don't know. It's just weird stuff. I mean, Noble went to China. He went to Hong Kong. And he said that you don't even pay for the subway anymore with like your phone or like a card. You pay with your palm. You put your palm in the system, and then you add to your account. And then when you go on the train, you put your palm on a thing, and it lets you in.
That's scary. That's not.
Yeah, I'm just 100% serious. Like, yeah, you could look it up. Real stuff.
But yeah, back that's not cool. But yeah, yeah. So the let me just go pull. I'm gonna pull it up one time, and then after that, matter of fact, I'm gonna pull it up in the other window. That way, I could just Switch over even more quick. Come on, launch it up. Launch it up, sucker. All right. You know what I typed in? Stop being slow. That's what I'm saying. I typed fast enough to even register. Come on, get it together. Get it together, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like this MacBook right here could do the job. This MacBook right here that I can't even get on screen, right? This MacBook is powerful enough to do the job. It just is. You know what I mean? Now I'm not gonna get that version. Now that's just a little crazy.
You don't need that M4 chip or whatever the fuck you wanted.
I do need it, but I don't need it. I want it.
I do need it, but I don't need it. Yeah, no. So there's a difference between these words called need and want.
Yeah.
Not sure if you have figured out the difference between those yet, but
why is she calling right now? Pissing me off. I am in the middle of my podcast and you are calling me and yeah, what's up? Yeah, kinda can't talk. All right. Oh my gosh. Jeez Louise. I'm just want to jump off a cliff real quick. Just a real quick bunny hop off a cliff. Anyway, so yeah, this is the computer. Now, the shit can do what I want to do. One of the things I'll be happy about, one of the reasons I'm getting this one, is the FaceTime. This shit here is like I don't know what I don't know what quality this one is, you know what I'm saying? But at least for my Zoom call, for my Zoom podcast, it'll get better. You know what I mean? But who knows? I might be able to set up a different camera. Once I get video editing in, if I had a different camera recording right now, I could still put shit together. Once I actually have video editing, I don't fucking have it. Oh God, how much fucking it'll be so much better. Jesus Christ. You know what I mean? But yeah, so if I wanted to buy this, you know what I'm saying? And they charge so much for everything. It pisses me off. Oh, that's the price. That's why I can't buy this version. I forgot. Yeah. Nah. I can't do this. I can't do this. I can't do this. Nah. All right. I mean, we try again. Refurbished, man. I can't do that. I can't. That's why I remember. I forgot why I can't do it. It's because they're only gonna give you 16 gigabytes of RAM. You know, that shit is ridiculous. She's ridiculous. So let's go MacBook Air, I guess. I guess if you're gonna do the right thing. And memory, you're gonna go 16 gigabytes. All right. So I want silver because I heard silver stands up better to wear and tear. The other colors get too many scratches right here, and you're already buying a refurbished. So no, wait a minute. I could get a little bit better than this. A little bit better of a computer than this. Just a little bit. Just a little bit better. Just a tiny bit better, right? Yeah. Maybe what's this one? This is nah. All right, it's not listening to me. Hang on. Nah, because what I wanted was a little bit more storage. You know what I'm saying? I hope that's not the worst thing in the world. The problem is that what the fuck, man? Listen to me. You ain't listening. There you go. There you go. Get this one up. There you go. Capacity. There you go. Yeah, no. Yeah, I want a 512 gigabytes. Yeah. You're gonna charge me all the money in the world. I get it.
yo, bro, this shit's crazy. That Rainy Days Reels post is at 100 likes already, bro.
Amazing.
That's beyond insane.
This is the computer right here. This is the computer I'm gonna end up buying on the 7th. I decided to get it good for the brand builder segment. All right, this computer right here is the M2 chip. All right, it's a 13-inch MacBook. It's gonna give me 16 gigabytes of memory, which would be enough. It'll give me half a terabyte of storage, which will be enough to store some footage, and we'll be able to offload some stuff there. This computer right here that I have right here in front of me has 128 gigabytes of storage. You know what I mean? So it'll already be like double, tripling the amount that I have right now. Plus, I have this I think this is I got a 1 terabyte solid state drive thing that I bought. So attachment to that, you know what I mean? So I'm glad I bought that. So now I can offload everything onto that, you know what I mean? So this is the computer. And I know for a fact that even with just one of my checks, I'm going to have enough money on the 7th to fucking buy this motherfucker. And you know something? I just might do it. I'm going to go ahead and buy it. And you know something? I might have enough money to buy that and get the motherfucking, what you call it? What's it called? The software. But I got to wait for the computer to even get to my house first. So I wait for it to get to my house. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm going to fucking buy the fuck out this computer. Because I'm tired of not having it. I'm tired of bullshitting around. I said I was going to buy the MacBook. I said I was going to do the videos. I got to be a man of my word, right? I come here every week, brand building segment. I got to be a man of my word, right? I got to. So that's what I'm here to do. I'm going to play segment of my Freestyle Friday. I got y'all's coming up. You know what I'm saying? Let me just find myself here. Tracks, there we go. And by the way, not for nothing, you know what I'm saying? On SoundCloud, this shit got 166 plays. My last one got 121 plays. One before that got 138 plays. One before that got 169 plays. One before that got 140 plays. One before that got 148. That last one there got 138. And then, but so it came a long way from the 5 and the 4s and the 3. and I don't know. I ain't been doing nothing to it. I just got one person resharing it and doing anything there. Yeah, I mean that one little person there. My mama, we made it anyway. Let me see. Hang on, I'm trying to find it. First of all, I gotta turn that down. That was abrasive. So I'm trying to play shoulder shake, nigga. Yes, it is what it is. I said there ain't no coming back, so I got keep stepping, gotta keep stepping. And it's facts. Hey, why would I look back? Hey, why would I do that? That would probably make me slip, make me fall off track. Gotta look to where I'm going. Gotta look forward and keep knowing. Yeah, I'm sorry. Listen to TLC, they tell me, hey, don't go chasing. But it ain't no look coming every week. Alright, so I'm gonna let this one little bit play just because of time thing, because the other one is only like 2 minutes long, and I gotta go do something real quick, real fast. I'm gonna be right back, real fast. I'm just gonna say like 30 seconds probably, but yeah, I like this one that I did with the beat there, with the TLC thing there. It was decent. And keep in mind, it was one take off the top. Like sometimes I make these freestyles, and I be wanting to go back and like really write to the beat and really write and do it. You know what I mean? Because I feel like some of them be decent track concepts that are just not fleshed out. And if I just like did a little bit better, did more takes, really fleshed it out, could be a good track. You know what I mean? It's just I did it one take, one freestyle, one thing, and I throw it away. You know what I mean? But you know, at some point, maybe I might dig back to some of these things, freestyles, and like make an actual song out of some of them. Because you know, I'm not saying that about this one in particular, but there's a couple of them that I've done that it's like it's a damn good track. You know what I mean? A damn good track. Like this one I did called Control. Like that shit is a fucking song. That shit is a song straight up. You know what I mean? But yeah, maybe I'll play that one next week. But yeah, this one here is just because it's new. There you go. And it's with the facts and these niggas, they be hating. I don't know why they do that. And I'm killing the whole game, and I swear to God, it's Charlie G and I ain't playing games. I put that on God, and I'm trying to do my thing, trying to spit some facts, steady working, trying to get some cash, but it ain't no looking back. Hey, fuck out of here, man. Leave a nigga alone. Let a nigga live, man. What I do? I was minding my bees and whack. I was minding my bees and whack. Leave it be. I'm sorry. Gotta get it off. Know that I stay working, and gotta get it off. Need some TLC, some tender love and care for the boss. Listen to TLC, they tell me go chase some waterfall. And I try to listen, and I turn up dripping wet, dripping, yeah, I'm dripping. And I'm chilling, and I'm soaking, dog. Need some TLC, I've been working like a dog. Listen to TLC. Tell me don't go chasing waterfalls. Tryna, and I'm dripping wet. Fucking soaking down. My dick was dripping wet. Shit was wet. Yeah, I'm soaking down. My shit was dripping wet. Oh my God, Wi-Fi involved. I try to slip away, but like damn, that shit is fucked. I was in the jungle. I was chilling on my path, like the jungle rough, like fuck it, I'm a badass. I have my little sword, I give a fuck, nigga. I was at making that cash, doing what I want. Then a little night street came across my path. She was looking good, and her body was like a flow. When she came along, I was like, God damn, it's a lovely little stream. I don't know where that shit going, but I know if I get involved, it's gonna take me from where I'm flowing. Man, they told me don't get involved. Man, I like some TLC. Man, I've just been working hard. I listen to TLC. Told me don't go chasing waterfalls. I try to listen, and I turned up here soaking, dog. I try to listen, but I'm dripping and I'm soaking, dog. Chasing TLC, and I'm nigga. I've been working hard. I listen to TLC. Told me don't go chasing waterfalls. I try to listen. I swear to God, I try to listen, dog. Turn up dripping, and I'm soaking, dog. Hey, waterfalls be crazy, niggas stay cool. Get off that, right in the jungle, get lazy, nigga, get back in the jungle before you get lazy. Before you get off of your path, stay out that street, stay off that waterfall. Nigga, get up off your ass like, hey, don't go chasing waterfalls. Get too wet, nigga, get your heart involved. Don't be chasing, chill, you don't need a boss. Nigga, just stay a boss. Nigga, just stay a boss. Nigga been working hard, and I need some TLC. And I listen to TLC. I heard what they said to me. They said, don't go chasing. They said, don't go chasing water, dog. No. They said, don't go chasing waterfalls. Tried to. Anyway, man. There's another one on there I was really good too. Came up with that concept off the top, man. Off the top, one take, man, one take. Anyway, shit, honestly, kind of gotta go. This podcast ran a little long, and I gotta go to work. You know what I mean? What's one last topic I had? One last topic. Let's get to the. Let's pull this up. Let's get off this stupid fat guy. Let's find the topics.
Okay, so I looked it up. I'm going to Staples after this to get business cards made. Apparently you can get business cards made at Staples.
That's lit.
Yeah. Well, just so you know, I'm saying that so you should go get business cards as well.
Yeah, I agree. What did I have for the last one? Let me scroll down. Yeah, let's talk about. All right, fine. I'll play this one, and that'll be the last one I'll play. You know what I mean? Like women, yeah. Okay, play.
You don't take no credit for that. A woman being beautiful, you don't take no credit for that. You didn't do nothing for that. That was mom, dad, boom, came out. That's hereditary, right? That's your gene pool. But now your intelligence, your spiritual intelligence, the wisdom that you gain, the grit that you gain in life, that willfulness, I can give you credit for that. That is you going on the journey of development and living life. That is you making progress, right? From that moment that you're born into the day that you die, right? That is the thing that I appreciate about human beings. The physical stuff do not matter, right? The essence of who you are and the development of self along that journey throughout life, you learning and the things that you leave behind, because your body disappears, but remember that breath, that kai goes back into the world. It don't go nowhere, right? The body is even still here, right? It's the separation between the immaterial and the material, right? It's the separation of, the flesh, and you don't take no credit.
So, yeah, the body is what you was born with that, whatever, you know what I mean? Like, I'm 5'7", if you want to say 5'6" and 3/4, you know what I mean? You really want to take me down that extra quarter of an inch, because I know I'm taller than 5'6", all right, goddamn it, but I'll just say 5'7", cause people, y'all can fight me anyway, but it is what it is, you know what I mean? You're a black guy, you're a white guy, you know what I mean? You're like an Asian guy, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't matter though. But what about? Because that you didn't have no choice about that. You know what I mean? But what type of person are you? What have you become? What have you done with the cards that were dealt to you? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I know a guy that got a limp all the time. You know what I mean? He has something. He's at my job. He's like his foot is like I don't know. It's like to the side or something. I'm not exactly sure why. You know what I mean? But I know that this motherfucker worked hard as a motherfucker. You know what I mean? With his limping ass. You know what I mean? Dragging his little foot along. You know what I mean? Making it happen every day. You know what I mean? He's got kids. He's got a wife. You know what I mean? And he's like never late for work. You know what I mean? He's a funny guy. You know what I mean? He's a cool guy. This white guy at work. You know what I mean? And you know, regardless of whatever cards that life deals you, you know what I mean? It's how you play the game. It's how you play the game that you really get judged for. You know what I mean? Not how you were not how you like, you know. Because it matters. Because it's not easy. It's not easy. I'm trying to get more discipline. Like I said, I got good money flow. I got money coming in. You know what I mean? I just don't have any somehow. I got money coming in and it's going out. You know what I got? But I'm about to get a handle on it. That's why I can say that I'm going to buy the fuck out that MacBook. I'm going to buy that MacBook on the 7th. I'm telling you that $1,200 is going to be there on the 7th. I don't know where it's going to be on the 10th or the 11th or the 12th if I don't spend it on this. But I know on the 7th when it pops up, you know what I mean? If I could just manage to get it to Apple, you know what I mean, so they can send that shit to me. You know what I mean? Because, hey, man, shit, man, it'll be great. It'll be great. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And after that, I get to make videos every week. I so look forward to it. It's going to be such a great time. But, yeah, what do you have to say about personal growth and development? You know what I'm saying? What you got to say about it, man?
Go do things. The more you experience, the more you know, the more you learn. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Mistakes are what makes you better. You know, you learn from them. Mistakes are not a mistake. If you learn from them, then it's called a lesson. If you don't learn, then it's a mistake. But the mistake is not learning from the mistake, not the mistake itself. Mistakes are meant to be made, and lessons are meant to be learned, and that's what makes men into men, you know, and women into women. So, yeah.
I agree with
Just
that.
go out in life and experience things and do things, and don't be afraid to get your hands dirty. And the more you do, the more you find out.
The more you fuck around, the more you find out.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the equation's tried and true, I tell you.
Yeah.
Dude,
that guy's video, man. I don't think he has any idea. Like, that shit's going to be floating around for 100 years.
I gotta find him, and maybe I'll make him, or maybe I might replace Muhammad Ali with him if I can find.
You know, the thing is that he made so many other videos before that, and only that one did well.
Yeah.
Like, he did a bunch of other rap things. Yep, that one right there. That hits with everybody, you know? Ain't nobody in this life that can't relate to that.
Oh man. So hey man, in the future, man, when you're an old man, you're fucking around trying to find out what it was like when you were younger, what you were talking about. You know what I mean? What do you want to say to your older self still fucking around finding out shit?
Oh man. I'm so happy that I'm still fucking around and finding out, you know? You know, that's what life's all about, man.
Cheers to 50
so if I'm not fucking around and finding out, I hope I get hit by a bus. I hope I found out, you know? I hope I fucked around and found out, you know?
One day you're gonna find out. One day you're gonna find out. But until then, I hope I get to fuck around. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm gonna fuck around till I find out one day. Oh, yeah. You know what I mean? But with that, look, there's a lot of places your ears could be. I'm honored they chose to be with me. When in doubt, use calm honesty to express your vision. And most of all,
thanks for listening. And see you next week.